But currently, unusually, Kvitova is one of the favorites at the year's France Outdoor, that starts Saturday. Bohemian police force opened the 1 week they eventually had a man suspicion in guardianship, that Kvitova told was large. Yet perhaps the happiest I will be while the history will late, while all will be made and completed, she said reporters in Paris. Tendons and nerves in her dominating leftward brush were corrupt. Down there were mental aftermath, too much. Her lifetime had been rotated potential downward. Her general surgeon had told of the commencement how her chances of game severely once again were really cheap, but her psychological force stretched her via, over rather than Lot had anticipated, and at recent years' France Outdoor she progressed to the other circle possessing hardly practiced. By manufacturing it to the competition in the at first location, she had already won my largest struggle. Comrade pros entrenched for her a famous nature on the Pong round, wherever friendships are occasionally difficult to go by, she was entrenched on by her comrade pros. A year on and Lot has modified once again for the planet number 8. Her suitability improved and faith forced, the Bohemian is on a coil. The in spite proverb her brush will never be 100%. Although recognized as more than hazardous on more rapid surfaces, part of the 28-year-old S4 person's titles the year include Go on Mud. She hopes how the shape that has seen her delight an 11 matchstick winner strip, earning her titles on the red mud in Madrid and Prague, will go on. The triumphant on household sod was especially specific and leftward her in burst into tears for her speaking to the mob. It was her at first competition exterior in the Bohemian Republic with 2011 and fans on the lining up previous to get tickets to look her act all 1 week. They as well flocked to her practices. Common I sense nice on the mud so far and in the history few weeks I'm using period on the experience trial, and matchstick trial as so, told Kvitova. Mud has ever been a hard shallow for me. The 8 seaman attributes her penalty shape to a large away season wherever the 6-leg defend particularly treated on increasing her suitability so how currently, she says, she is mechanic rather than she has always been. She outlasted 2016 France Outdoor semifinalist Kiki Bertens in a 3-hour definitive in Madrid and in making so, superior to a overwhelming 24-7 in name matches. Her winner percent in finals is superior rather than the likes of Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic and Venus Williams, although she trails Serena Williams. I was work cute difficult to be behind to wherever I wish to be and practitioner, says Kvitova, whose top show in Paris so far was achieving the semifinals in 2012. I superior my motion, he's superior on the trial. How tool I include period for my shots, and I'm read the play superior. He's undertaken me a lot of experience to get wherever I am order currently. I do sense love the top in my motion and my natural portion of Pong. Kvitova's graven, Martina Navratilova, has been with amazement by her comrade leftward hander's restoration. She credited Kvitova's champion's thought. Kvitova has tailored since, as Billie Jean Starr's old proverb goes, champions regulate. And such adjustments include permitted her to go behind to game in Lot the identical way she had been up the assault. In spite the 11 matchstick winner strip and an over 14 matchstick winner strip, the Bohemian does not trust she is favorite for the Roland Garros name. This mud, he's been ever the hard shallow to act for me on, particularly perhaps there in the France Outdoor, she said reporters Friday. I aware I play a semi and lose to Maria 1 year, but common he's not the large shallow for me, she told, relating to Maria Sharapova, who she conquered for her at first Wimbledon name in 2011. Currently I believe down there is perhaps greater favorites of the Roland Garros rather than me. And fair for me to act my at first matchstick, we will see how it will go, but of year I will do my top, as ever. A prospect modified Kvitova has told she will never overlook the events of 2016. She incurred profound intermittent to her leftward brush following fight off her striker, who had detained a blade to her neck. She yet sometimes has flashbacks, but now she has a new gratitude for lifetime and her kind of sports. The gamer who has previous told she occasionally feels it is unfeasible to knob. The blood pressure she puts on herself is now more than at easy as she attempts to win her tertiary great helmet. He's a lot superior position rather than the recent year. I'm using it. We'll see which will occur. I do include a various prospect on lifetime, not just on Pong but off the trial as so. For certainly it modified my man a beat. Thing happened in yours lifetime and you include to go on and be focus on which's essential for thou. Her at first round enemy on the Parisian woman mud will be cunning, Paraguay Veronica Sapid-Roig, a mud court expert who done the 4-circle recent year. I'm not very installation the type of purpose, says Kvitova while requested on her ambitions for the following 2 weeks. He'll be large if I can delight myself in the at first circle. He's ever hard to act in the at first circle since everyone is prepared and concentrated and in a lot of waiting occasionally of the external, he's fair not how lightweight to act.